What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. And as you see, the background is gone. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? You can't even tell what's back there. It looks. Is that a dot on my camera or on my computer? I think it's on my computer. But guys, yeah, I did get a green screen, so that's why the background has disappeared. I know it's not 100%. Like, it's really fun when I do this. You can kind of see some of the dots. I don't know. Double hand wave. All right, but what am I doing right now? I don't even know. But today we are looking. Today's Wednesday, and like last week, we're going back over way back Wednesday, covering old decks from the 2011 era. And this time we're actually looking at the Junior Divisional Champion, which was Xander Pero. I'm just kidding. Who played the Yanmega Vileplume deck, which is something I'm pretty sure that nobody really saw. It was pretty interesting back in the day, like in 2011. I know I say back in the day, which is like 5 years ago, but there wasn't really that much like internet talk. There was like maybe like Poke Beach, Poke Gym. There was 6 prizes just starting up then, but besides that, there was really no article websites that I could think on top of my head. Top Cut was just starting up as well, so all these new websites, and I don't think anybody really covered this deck. And I know Xander and his dad Carlos both played this deck, and I think Carlos even made like top 32. I know he made day 2 with this deck, but I can't remember if it was top 32 or top 16. I can't, like I said, I don't remember exactly where he ended up at, but still, Xander ended up winning the whole national championship with this deck, so it's definitely an interesting deck to look at from the 2011 era, and a lot of people have not covered it, and I think today, why not cover this deck and show what's it about? Now, we know what Yanmega does. We covered this last week. Insight: if you have the same number of cards as your opponent, your attacks do 0, later attack does 42 Pokemon in play, and Sonic Boom does 70. Alright, but let's go over everything else. There's a lot to cover with this deck. Now, the main partner you want to put this guy with is Vileplume. Vileplume is just the same like it is now. Your opponent, both players cannot play item cards from their hand, which is fantastic. And you play one Bellossom as well with the Hustle stat. Once during your turn before you attack, you may remove 1 damage counter from each of your Pokemon. This power can't be used if Bellossom is affected by a special condition, okay? So Bellossom is going to heal your Pokemon, and Vileplume is going to shut down all the trainer cards in play. Now, the deck does play 2 Sunflora, which, man, the Sunflora was so great. I wish we had Sunflora now. Can you imagine a turn 1 Sunflora? I know you don't know what it does, but Sunflora, it says you may search deck for a grass. Once during your turn before you attack, you may search deck for a grass Pokemon. Show it to your opponent and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. This power can't be used if Sunflora is affected by a special condition. So what the cool thing is, you can like get a turn 2 Sunflora, and then Sunflora get out like the Gloom you need, the Yanmega you need. It's an amazing card, and I wish this was out right now. Can you imagine like Yanmega Vespiquen having like Sunflora in the deck with the Forest Giant Plants? That'd be broken. That'd be really cool. But yeah, Sunflora really good to search under item lock. Like your item lock, but who cares? You can grab any Pokemon, any grass Pokemon, which is fantastic. Now, we do play a 1/1 Roserade line with the Energy Signal. When you attach a Grass Energy or Psychic Energy from your hand to Roserade during your turn, you may use this power. If you attach a Grass Energy, then if the Infinity Pokemon is now confused. If you attach a Psychic Energy, then the Infinity Pokemon is now poisoned. This power can't be used if Roserade is affected by a special condition. Now, if you notice, this deck does play Rainbow Energies. Now, it's for Ursaring, but it's also for Roserade. If you attach your Rainbow Energy to Roserade, it does activate both the Grass and Psychic side, if I remember correctly. Now, if I'm wrong, let me know down below in the comments. Look at the comments, let me know if I'm right or wrong. If I'm right, then let me know I'm right. If I'm wrong, say, Squeaky, you're wrong. It's only one or the other, but I'm pretty sure it's both types. So the Infinity Pokemon is not confused, and they're poisoned, so that's great. It's a really cool ability for sure, a really cool power for sure, and it's really strong, especially when your opponent is confused and they can't switch out of it, and they have to retreat and waste all those energies, or maybe they're free retreated, it doesn't matter too much, but either way, it's a really cool ability, a Poke power for sure, Poke power. There we go. So the next card in this deck, like I said earlier, is Ursaring. Ursaring has the Berserk Poke Body. If Ursaring has any damage counters on it, each of Ursaring's attacks do 60 more damage. So with the Rainbow Energy, you can do additional 60 damage, which Hammering does 30 or 90, and then Megaton Lariat does 120 damage. I wish he did 130 because 130 can knock out like Reshiram and Zekarams, which are pretty big back then, but still, it's a really, really scary card, and it's so powerful on a trainer lock if you can find it. Now, the funny thing about Ursaring is this Teddiursa. Teddiursa has the fake tears, flip a coin of heads. Your opponent can't play any trainer cards from their hand during your opponent's next turn. Any damage done to Teddiursa by attacks is reduced by 30. Now this is if you flip heads. Now the cool thing about like this format is you can attack only first turn. So you can find a Teddiursa, you get fake tears, making where if you flip heads, your opponent can't play any trainer cards. They basically almost do like no damage to Teddiursa back then, which is great, and that's why Teddiursa was so strong with these fake tears attack. As Xander, why did you play the Ursaring? And he's like, it's for Teddiursa, duh. But I mean, you know, Ursaring is just so strong overall. Hammer Arm and Egerton Lair is just great attacks. I think Ursaring Prime didn't really see that much play. I'm like 90% sure it didn't see that much play, but this is probably the only deck that actually used it. And the last card of this deck is going to be Jirachi with the Stardust song. Once during your turn, when you put Jirachi from your hand onto your bench, you may flip 3 coins. For each head, search a discard pile for a Psychic Energy and attach it to Jirachi. So you can automatically put a Psychic Energy on this guy. Or as many heads as you flip. So if you flip like, let's say 3 heads, you can search discard pile for Psychic Energy, attach it to the Jirachi. Yeah, for each head. So if you flip 3 heads, you can put 3 Psychic Energies on it. Now the reason why this is so big is because of Time Hollow. Time Hollow says choose a number of your opponent's stage 1 or stage 2 evolved Pokemon up to the amount of energy attached to Jirachi. Remove the highest stage evolution card from each of those Pokemon and put those cards back into your opponent's hand. So what you could potentially do, and what a lot of people did, was spread the damage out with Yanmega, like just sniping with linear attack and 40 and 40, 80, the next turn 40, 40, 80. Just snipe Pokemon, put a Rainbow Energy, and then a DCE, and then you can use Time Hollow to de-evolve 3 Pokemon and take 3 prize cards, which is fantastic. Time Hollow was a great attack, and I'll actually leave a link down below to a YouTube video. I know you'll see what it is. It's an amazing play by Dustin Zimmerman when he like Time Hollows, and then he churns for 3 to hit a DC to win a game, and you'll see like it's one of the best plays probably ever recorded in Pokemon history. I think it's probably one of my favorite videos, but I'll leave it down below. It's from the Top Cut back in like 2012, if I remember correctly. I'll leave both like the short clip and the long clip as well if you want to watch the whole game. I think watching old videos are great as well. If you never watched 2011 or 2012 games, I think watching the Top Cut videos are fantastic. Now, besides this, of course, we have trainer cards, communication, show a Pokemon, put it back in your hand, or put it into your deck, search deck for a different Pokemon. 4 Copycat and 4 Judge. I mean, Judge, we know what this does. Each player shuffles their hand deck, get 40 cards. And Copycat, you shuffle your hand's deck and draw a number of cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. And this is going to help you activate the Yanmega's Inside Attack. Now, you do play 4 Collector. Collector is what you want to start off with, because you can search deck for 3 basic Pokemon, show them to your opponent, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. And of course, with this, you want to search out like Oddish, Yanmas, Sunkern, like turn 2, you want to get Sunflora, Gloom, and a Yanmega Prime, which seems very hard, but it's actually really doable with like 4 Collector and 4 Communication. You do play 3 Oddish, 4 Yanma, so it's not too hard to do for sure. The deck is split between a 2 Juniper and 2 Oak. Discard your hand, draw 7, shuffle, draw 6. 4 DC, 4 Rainbow, and 4 Grass Energy. Now, you can still use Linear Attack and Sonic Boom if needed. If you can't mimic hand sizes, it's still a great thing for sure. But guys, there you go. This is Xander Perro's Yanmega Vileplume deck. It's really strong. It's really amazing. Like I said, I don't recall anybody talking about this deck. Now, I did this like my 2nd year or 3rd year playing at the time, so I don't know 100% sure. Remember 2011 that well. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. And can it take down some decks in Legacy or not? That's going to be the big question. Let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so bringing Frank's Fiasco is playing a Psychic and a Fire deck. It's a weird combination. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but we'll find out here in a second. So Tails, we won the coin flip, which is fantastic. And yes, I would love to go first. And on to our turn. Let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so we got a Yanma, Yanmega, Sunflora. We actually have a great hand, so put these 3 guys down. We got a Rainbow Energy, put on the Teddiursa, we'll press done. And let's see what can we get, guys. So Psychic Energy, Tool Scrapper, Crushing Hammer. Okay, so some kind of like definitely punishing deck. Like he wants to punish us bad. Alright, so see 8 Pokemon come down the axe spot. And I wonder, what are we playing against? Yes, we'll draw a card. There's a Grass Energy, and there's a Mewtwo EX. All right, that is something we do not want to see. That is a very, very scary card. That's a very scary card for us. So put a Rainbow Energy on the Teddiursa, and I think right now I'm just going to Copycat just so we can get a new hand of 6, which is better than 4. I know we could destroy our opponent, but I need to set up. So there's a Communication. We'll put that into the deck to grab an Oddish. Now the scary thing is he can knock us out next turn, knock out our Yanma. So put on Oddish, and I think I'm still just gonna pass. I'm just gonna risk it. I want to our opponents trying to see what's going to happen. They're gonna draw a card. And we have a great turn one. There's a DCE, there's a Crushing Hammer, and Tails. Alright, so that's good. Town Map, gonna reveal his prize cards. There's a Siglif, Reshiram, Chern, gonna draw 3 new cards. Does he find a plus power? No, just an X-Ball for 40 damage. So still alive and kicking well. Alright, so in our turn, Yanmega Prime and Yanma. Alright, so put on Yanma. We will, if we Oak, we get a new hand of 6, but then we can't really mimic hand sizes, which I think it's going to be okay. We'll put a DC on Teddiursa, and we'll Oak, get a new hand of 6. We're looking for, okay, alright, so we can communicate. Put Yanmega into the deck to get out a, where is it at? There's Sunflora. Okay, so grab Sunflora. We'll put that guy down. We will use Sunflora's ability, Sunshine Grace, to grab a Gloom. Alright, we'll put down the Gloom, and then next turn we can start attacking with Yanmega. So put down Gloom. We could retreat and make it where he doesn't play item cards, but he'll just smack our Teddiursa, and I really want to save this to help us out. So we're just going to pass right now, get the Yanma get knocked out, but then we'll put down Vileplume, we'll be A-okay. A Sunkern is going to Mewtwo, and that Mewtwo is going to be scary. It's just going to start just doing a ton of damage with X-Ball. Alright, so Ultra Ball, going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Going to get out somebody, maybe another Mewtwo, a Siglif. Okay, we could try to get a Roserade out to confuse Mewtwo, make it where he can't attack us. That could be a thing as well. So he discards a Psychic and a Tool Scrapper. Okay. And let's see, what does he decide to get here? Maybe another Mewtwo. That'd be a great thing for sure. I really hope we top deck a Yanmega though. There's a Mew coming down to the field, which has 120 HP. It's not too scary. Teddiursa can just one-shot it. So Mew coming out and an X-Ball for the knockout. My opponent will go down to 5 prize cards. But right now, that X-Ball's only do 20, 40, 60, which, I mean, 60, 80, 100. He can't knock out our Yanmega next turn, so we'll at least have 2 turns of attacking with it, which is fantastic. So we'll send up the Yanma, put down Vileplume, play Copycat most likely. Or we can use, we'll use Sunshine Grace first, and then use Vileplume, or we can wait. There's so many options we could do since Sunflora is out in the field. There's a Communication. Okay. So I'm going to put a Grass Energy on the Teddiursa. Put a Vileplume down on this guy. And I'm just going to Copycat to get a new hand of 6. Or do we Sunshine Grace first? It's so weird. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what order operations would do. I think I'm going to Sunshine Grace first. Grab the Yanmega. Put that down, and then Copycat. Now, we could Judge, but we have Vileplume to play. I think, do we Judge or Copycat? We can put him down to lower hand size. He'll have 4 instead of the 6. So, yeah, I'm going to Judge. Put him down to 4. I think it's a better play for sure. We get a Roserade, a DCE. Okay, we got a Copycat. So right now, we're just going to Sonic Boom for 70 damage. Alright, so 70 damage. Go into the active, and next turn we can do another 70. We could, let's see, 100 HP. We could send him Ursaring if we draw into it and take a knockout that way. That'd be fantastic. Another Mew coming down to the field. Reshiram coming down, okay, with the Outrage attack, which is not a good friend for us at all. Like, that's a card we don't want to see. And we're definitely going to see X-Ball for at least 60 damage. Alright, no, he can Side Drive us for a knockout. Oh my goodness, Side Drive. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I forgot about Side Drive. That's a dirty trick. And now we can only Copycat. Oh man, we are in trouble actually. Okay, so who do we send up? I mean, everybody has low retreat costs. Wow, that just happened. That just happened there. Alright, so we're gonna Copycat for 3, unfortunately, which is not a good thing at all. Oh no. So instead of the Teddiursa, okay. On to our turn. What we could do is maybe there's a Yanma, so grab Yanma. We will Collector actually, and I think we'll Collector first to grab like a maybe Jirachi. Like Jirachi's probably not gonna be very useful. We'll grab a Sunkern and another Yanma as well. So we'll grab these 3 guys. I think that's a better play for sure. So put down the Yanma. Oh man, I want to put down Jirachi. I want to put all 3 of these guys down so that we can use Sunkern next. No, what we're gonna do is put down Jirachi. Whatever. We're not going to use his ability. It's not going to work. We'll put down the Sunflora. Put a DC to the act. Oh, we could treat it. Yeah, we'll put a DC in the active. I'm gonna treat to Jirachi. We discard a Grass Energy. Yeah, we'll discard a Grass Energy. Press done. Okay. We'll go for the Sunshine Grace to grab out a Roserade. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a DC on the Teddiursa, which I know is another DC, which I really don't want to do, but I at least need to draw for the turn, or at least do something for the turn. So yeah, we'll put a DC on the Teddiursa, and right now we'll just pass onto our opponent's turn. Okay, and I know that does fuel the X-Ball rage a little bit more, but I think we're okay that way. Man, the side drive just murdered me. So we see Professor Juniper theory, gonna shuffle his hand deck and draw 6 new cards. Okay, and our plan is once he synthesis Mew, we knock it out with Teddiursa. There's a Psychic Energy gun Mew. Okay. There's an X-Ball for the knockout, doing a ton of damage. I think we're weak to Psychic as well. So 120, alright. So we're going to send Yanma, put another Yanma down, put down Roserade, and then maybe Copycat. So see, with Copycat we match hand size. That's not good. There's a Teddiursa, so put down the Yanma. We will Sunshine Grace for Yanmega, okay. We'll put a Yanmega on the active, and then we will Copycat, getting a new hand of 6. Let's see, what do we find with this Copycat? Alright, there's a Rainbow Energy, which we can't play right now. I really want to play the Rainbow Energy, don't get me wrong. But I think we're just going to Sonic Boom for at least 70 damage, and then next turn we can knock it out. Alright, so 140, but does he find a Psychic Energy? He needs at least one more Psychic Energy to use that Side Drive attack. Alright, so let's see, what does my opponent do here? I guess, okay, there's a Sage's Trainer. Look at top 5 cards of his deck, pick 2, and discard 3. Now, does he find a Psychic Energy? If he does not find a Psychic Energy, it will be okay. So, 2, okay, discards a Mew and a Reshiram. Okay, there's another Mewtwo coming down. Fantastic. Okay, another Psychic Energy going to the active. That's great. Thanks, Pokemon. And a Side Drive for the knockout, going down to 2 Prize cards. But he's not going to be able to retaliate straight away, which is fantastic. So yeah, we'll set up the Yanma. I think we have enough Yanmegas left, so we get a Grass Energy. We will actually put down Teddiursa, put a Rainbow Energy on it. Use Sunshine Grace to grab a... Wait, do we have enough cards in our hand? Yeah, we have Judge. That's fine. So grab Yanmega. Okay. So putting Yanmega on the active spot. We really need to find these Ursaring Primes. We'll put a Yanmega on the active, and then we will Judge, giving both players a new hand of 4. Alright, so we'll Judge, get a new hand of 4. We can knock out this Mewtwo turn. There's a Roserade, which we have to hold on to. We cannot put it down right now, or we cannot use the Inside ability. So we're going to Sonic Boom for the knockout, going down to 4 prize cards. And can we make a 2-6 comeback? Alright, so get 2 prize cards. There is a Sunflora and a Rainbow Energy. Alright, so we could use Roserade's ability to discard the Rainbow Energy, making it both confused and confused and poison, sorry. So see Mew coming up. We see a DC going to the active. Right now it's only doing 60. Not enough for a knockout, which is fantastic. There's an Oak. Gonna shuffle their hands deck and get 6 new cards. Alright. And how do we approach the situation? So a Duskull coming down. Ooh, I mean, he can't really get Dusknoir. That's too hard. So he's actually going for a Confuse Ray. What a dirty move. Alright, so we'll put down... wow. Oh my goodness, guys. You know what? I messed up earlier. I put down Sunkern, thinking it was Roserade. But it's not a Roserade, obviously. Like, it's not. Like, oh my lord, that's bad. Alright, so we're going to put a Sunflora down. That's actually terrible. We'll put a Grass... Oh my goodness. So we'll put a Grass... Alright, who do we want to power up? That was a huge misplay. That should be a Roserade right there. Oh my goodness. Alright, so put a Grass Energy on the Teddiursa, and we're actually going to Oak. Alright, so we're going to Oak, shuffle our hands deck, and let's see, what can we find? Nothing. Alright, so I'm going to treat into Sunflora. Wow. So yeah, we're treating Sunflora and just pass. Okay, so this is not good. If he X-Balls us, we're in trouble. We gotta find an Ursaring Prime. I don't know how many in our deck. I don't even know if we have any deck or not. We have 18 cards left, so maybe we'll find one. So there's a chair. Gonna draw 3 new cards. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he can X-Ball for 20, 40, 60. Alright, if he finds a Psychic Energy, he can Side Drive for a knockout or just X-Ball for a knockout. We just gotta find an Ursaring Prime. Then we can knock out his Mew. There's a Psychic Energy going to the active. Now, how many DCs has our opponent played? He has played one DC, one of the active. He's going to go down to one prize card. This Mewtwo can knock us out next time he finds it. Oh, man, this is actually really scary. Alright, so we're going to send him Teddiursa. I'm going to send Yanmega. He has free retreat. Alright, so Yanmega coming down. On to our turn. Teddiursa. That's not what we want to see. Okay, alright. So, I'm going to use Sunshine Grace to grab a Roselia. Okay, how many Ursaring? There's no Ursaring Primes in the deck. Wow. Wow. So we lose? Unless he doesn't find a Psychic Energy. So put a Roselia down. We gotta believe, guys. We just gotta believe. So we're gonna judge, put down 4 cards. Maybe he doesn't find an energy. Yes, that's fine. Put it down to 4. And hopefully he does not find an energy. So Yanmega is Rainbow Energy. Okay. So. Oh, man. 7, 8, 9. Alright, we have 2 options. We can either try to... We actually can't do anything. So yeah, we're going to Sonic Boom. Sorry, don't worry about what I was thinking. We're Sonic Boom for 70. Okay, so Sonic Boom for 70. Does he find a Psychic Energy or not? Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. Don't do this to me. Do you have it or not? Do you have a Psychic Energy? Oh, so he just outrages? Okay, so we're good. So 90 damage onto our turn. Alright, so we're maybe good. Woo! Alright, so, okay, so how do we deal with this now? Because if he gets a DC, he can knock us out next... no, he actually can't knock us out next turn. So he has 5 cards in hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put down Roserade. And I'm going to Copycat for 5. Alright. So we're going to Copycat. We're going to take a knockout this turn, which is fantastic. Okay, so we'll Sonic Boom for the knockout. Going down to 2 prize cards. Okay, so we're doing great. We'll go down to 2, 1 to 2. And let's see, come on, Ursaring Prime. There's an Ursaring Prime and an Ursaring Prime. Okay, so we might be okay. Mewtwo might not be able to knock us out straight away. Here comes Duskull, which we don't care about Duskull. We're actually just leaving the act spot and just... yeah, so what our plan is now is to snipe his Pokemon. So let's see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 7, 6. And I think our plan is to snipe his Pokemon. Now, sniping could be very scary as well. So many ifs. Now, we could just knock out the active. Next turn, he sends like Reshiram, sends up Mewtwo. Right now, Mewtwo's only doing 20-40, which is not enough for a knockout. Reshiram can't take a knockout either. Then Ursaring Prime can actually not. He actually can't take a knockout either. So, do we snipe the bench Mew? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna linear attack for the bench Mew and knock it out in 3 turns, which is very risky because he can use Outreach to knock us out. So on our opponent's turn, he's going to draw a card, but he has to find an energy this turn or not. So no, just pass onto our turn. All right, so go for another linear attack, do 40 damage to this Mew, and now he needs to find... he can't win right now. There's no way he can win. If we can linear attack to knock out this Mew... We had both Ursaring Primes prize, but we're going to win this game. Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. And Adventure coming down, and we take a game against the Mew, like an Outrage base deck with Dusknoir. It's I've seen this concept before, but oh my goodness, we took down a Mewtwo EX deck. Like, Side Drive was so scary, but we still did it. But guys, we'll see one more game with this Yanmega Vileplume deck here in a second. Hopefully I don't make that Roselia mistake again, because that was very bad. But we'll see what happens in the next game. Hopefully we get another victory. Alright, so bringing us Pylad Zard, playing a dark and a grass deck, and supposedly we have the advantage, which doesn't usually happen in Legacy format, because we're playing these old format decks. So heads, we'll be able to go first, which is fantastic. Okay, so yes, I would love to go first. On to our turn. Let's see what's going to happen, guys. Alright, so we get down Oddish, get down Teddiursa. We could go for a fake tears if this was a old format. We could just fake tears and flip heads. They can't play training cards from their hand, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent any damage done to Teddiursa by attacks. Reduce any damage done is reduced by 30. Sorry, but I think we're still going to promote Teddiursa. Put down Oddish, and then Copycat, looking for a Yanma, looking for some Sunkerns. Alright, so let's see. What is my opponent playing? It was dark and grass. Now, it could be a Darkrai Vileplume deck. Ooh, that'd be actually really bad. So 2 Pokemon come down. Like, Darkrai is a pretty nasty Pokemon. So 3 Pokemon coming down for my opponent. Okay. But it could be an easy deck as well. Like, we had a rough matchup last turn. That was a pretty crazy game. But a Yanma, Snivy, and a Shaman EX. It looks like it's actually going to be an easy game. So we'll put down Oddish. We'll put a Rainbow Energy in the active. And we are just going to Oak to get a new hand of 6. I don't want to Copycat before. We need to find more Pokemon. Alright, so I guess we will just pass. Yep. Because, I mean, if we could attack, like, old format, we could use fake tears right now. Now, what we could do next turn is put down the Ursaring, put a DC on it, and start using Hammer Arm for 90 damage, because it does that additional 60, which is fantastic. Maybe find a Gloom, put that down. We could Juniper as well, just discard his hand, draw 7 cards, which doesn't seem like a bad idea either. We need to dig for more stuff, which I think is a better play for sure. Unless we top deck something we want to keep, like a Vileplume or something, because we don't know how many's in our deck. We haven't used a Communication or a Collector. Now, if we top deck Collector, I think we're going to use that for sure. So, Great Ball, go to the top 7 cards of their deck, reveal a Pokemon you find in there, and put it into your hand. And let's see what kind of Pokemon do they find with this. So like I said right now, I think it's just going to be some kind of gimmick deck. But a Zoroark coming down, but no Zoras, okay? Zoroark actually matters, like how many dark Pokemon you have down, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the first attacks by damage. I can't remember exactly 100% sure what it does. But man, guys, it looks so weird, like looking at my screen and seeing like just the PTCO background, which is so, it's I don't know, it's so weird. Alright, so yeah, we'll put down Ursaring. And I think I'm still just going to Juniper, discard our hand, draw 7 cards. Looking for a DC to knock out this active. And there's a DC. Fantastic. So DCE, Communicate, put Oddish back into the deck. And we are going to grab a Sunkern. Wow. So we prize... Yep, we prize all of our guys. Alright, but I think we're still going to grab Sunkern. We're going to take a knockout this turn, which is fantastic. And no Gloom either. Oh, man. We probably should have digged for Gloom instead. But I think we're fine against this deck. So we're Hammer Arm for 90 damage. Knocking out the active. Alright, so we got on 5 prize cards. We discarded Giant Cape as well. And I was hoping to top deck the Sunflora, but sadly we do not. So onto my opponent's turn. They can send up maybe the Snivy, but we'll take a knock on it. Ursaring right now, he's supposed to become a champ. He didn't get to shine last game, but he's about to start Mega Send Lariat, doing 90 damage, which doesn't knock out a Shaman, but it will do... Oh, he actually is going to send the Shaman. What a risky play. He knows Shaman's my favorite Pokemon, and he knows I don't want to hurt it. So we see Grass Energy going to the active, but little does he know... We want to win games, so we are going to hurt the Shaman. So Grass Energy is the active. We'll see Silent searching for 3 basic energy cards. Doesn't matter too much. I'm just glad last game was so good. Like, just playing against that Mewtwo Mew deck was so hard, and we barely did it. I did a huge misplay of like not grabbing that Sunflora. I'm pretty sure is what I did. Did I do that? Oh, I can't remember if I did that wrong. I know for sure we should have grabbed some other Pokemon. I can't remember which one it was though. So we'll see a synthesize such a Grass Energy attached to 20 Pokemon. Put on the Snivy. And on our turn, what do we find? We find a Yanma. We'll put that down. Put a Grass in the active. And we're just going to Juniper, discard our hand, draw 7 cards. I think this is a fine play. There's a Yanmega, a Roselia, and a Gloom. So put this down. Can we actually... No, I don't want to treat this Ursaring. I think I want to keep in the act spot. So put that down as well. We'll put down Roselia. And we will just Mega Turn Lariat for 90 damage. Alright. Next time we get a Vileplume. Oh, actually, we do 120. What am I talking about? We do additional 60. So take a knockout on that Shaman. I don't know why I was thinking 90. I guess because I did 60 plus 30. But it's additional 60. So take a knockout on the Shaman. Going down to 3 prize cards. Next we're getting a Yanmega down. We can Judge, Copycat. We can do pretty much whatever we want to. Grass Energy in the active. And if he does not put down the Pokemon, we are going to win this game. So yeah, we're going to put down Yanmega. We are going to Copycat. I know we won the game, but I just want to get... Come on, Vileplume. Come on, Vileplume, Roserade. And, oh, man, Roserade. Do we just wait? I really want to, like, show off Energy Signal. So I'm just going to wait right now. We could have won the game, but I haven't shown off Energy Signal. So I want to find a Rainbow Energy just to use that attack. I know it's weird to say that, but I really just want to use Energy Signal so I can show you that it does work with Rainbow Energies. Yeah, so it's my opponent's turn. They're going to draw a card. And can we find a rain tree coming out? But guys, I promise when you use rainbow energy, it counts as both energy, so it makes the active Pokemon both confused and poison unless I remember the rules incorrectly. But guys, there we go. Winning 2 games with this Yanmega deck. It did win a Nationals, like I said. I'm pretty sure in the Junior Division, if I did this correctly, if I remember correctly. But it made top 32 of Masters. I think if I said that wrong early in the video, like I said, just let me know. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this new screen, this new weird thing going on. I know it's not 100% sure. I know when I wave my hands, you can see like the kind of fuzziness, which is, I mean, I guess my computer just can't catch it fast enough. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.